Yo, what's good with y'all, man? What's up with everybody? Indeed, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, greetings, greetings. What's good with everybody, man? What's good indeed, man. Welcome back. Welcome back for Shoobitably Indubitably Indeed, man. For those of y'all that are new, and for the few of you that are not new, welcome back. Indeed. This I have like an idea for this page. I haven't like fully brought together every single picture that I'm gonna use. I won't say too much just yet, but I think I would rather like start sketching it out before I get into the ins and outs of what this one's gonna be. It's gonna be right around the lines. It's gonna be kind of like along the lines of stuff that I've done before, but I'm gonna change it up a little bit. What's good with everybody though, man? As I was saying before, welcome. Indeed. Welcome to everybody that's pulling up. Indeed. For Shoobitably Indubitably. What's good with everybody though, man? What's good with everyone? What's good with everybody? Indeed. What does that sound? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You would not believe me if I told you what it was. I won't say too much just yet. As this one is still coming together. What are you drawing right now? It's definitely not a bird. It definitely is not a bird. Hey, I'm locked in though. I'm a sketchy man. He's gonna come together. Indeed. Nah, it ain't nobody's meat either. Yo, what's up, Two Freak? It's good indeed. Welcome. I'm sketching his little face. Believer bubbly. I don't know what that means, but hey, you got it, man. You got it indeed. I do like to start these off by drawing in their faces first. I had a rough idea. I think it's a bird. Oh, nah. This one definitely is not a bird, bro. Your eyes are deceiving you to whatever he might be. He's definitely not a bird. That's the only hint that I'm gonna give so far. But I wanted for this one to kind of be like the outdoors. This one's definitely gonna be the outdoors. He's coming to life though, for sure. He's definitely coming to life. I had this other page where I drew like a lot of boats and even planes and stuff. A rabbit? Maybe. You think it's gonna be a seagull? No, this definitely is not a seagull. Bro, it definitely is not a seagull, bro. Your eyes are deceiving you. Yo, if I'm not mistaken, yo, aren't you the one? Yo, you mentioned the foxy. That's been a minute though. Penguin. Yeah, nah, bro. Definitely your eyes are deceiving you. A duck. Nah. Penguin. Nah, I recognize you though. You was the one that asked me about foxy. Penguin. Yeah, nah, bruh. I got aimbot. I'll be seeing elephant. No, definitely not an elephant, man. I got aimbot. I'm locked in. Hang on. I got aimbot. Shifu. No. Yo, draw a fox. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna put a fox on here. Iron Man. No. Nah, I've done them before though. I was looking at some like comic book references and no, that's not what this is. Seriously, this one definitely is not Iron Man. I see the vision though. You said it looks like an African gray parrot. No, he's not really a parrot. He's definitely not a parrot. Think stuff that lives like by the ocean. That's the only hint that I'm gonna give. Wait, so is this gonna be sea ocean themed? That's a good question. You gotta let me know what you see. You gotta let me know what you see. I'm definitely not saying what it's gonna be at first. This is like the very first one. I can't make it. It's too easy, too straightforward. I gotta know though. I gotta kind of gauge where y'all at. I gotta gauge what the people are thinking. What are the people saying? Unc, I'm counting your days. Discord face reveal and only friends soon. Only friends soon. Seagull. No. Albatross. Nah. Gotta lock in, bro. Only friends is crazy. Nah, it ain't nobody's meat either, bro. Lock in. This is nobody's meat. Definitely not like a meat sketcher, bro. You got the game messed up, bro. You gotta lock in. I'm not that kind of artist, man. I'm not that kind of artist. A swan. Nah. I see the vision though, but no. I see the vision. I see the vision. Everything is meat to you. Yeah, you're done. You gotta lock in, bro. You gotta lock in. Maybe an albatross, he might say no. A platypus. Even with that, man, he's not quite a platypus. I've done stuff like that before. I've done animals like that. I've had like a lot of pages where it is, bro. It's like Australia themed. Seagull. Oh nah. Finally a duck. See, you finally seeing what it is, bro. Definitely a duck. Rabbit on his back. Yeah, I see it. Now you said it, I see it, but nah, definitely not. Pelican. You're a little bit soon. You're a little bit soon. You're soon. Soon. Pelican. You spelled that in an interesting way. You spelled that in an interesting way, indeed. And nah, that's gone, bruh. Flamingo, dodo. It's a drawing. It is a drawing. It is indeed. I'm gonna bring this man to life. Looks exactly like a seagull. Bro might be a seagull low key. Maybe. Is it not a dodo? I've done animals like that before. But that ain't really what I was going for on here. That isn't really what I was going for mine. I wanted for this one to be themed. I wanted this one to be themed a certain way. I just didn't want to say the kind of theme it was. I can't unsee. Yeah, ever since Buddy said it was a rabbit on top, I can't unsee it either, honestly. Can you do a red panda? No, I love your art technique. Thank you. I don't want to put a red panda on here. This one's gonna be pretty centered. I have like a rough idea. And died too freak, bro. It's cooked. It's Drake. No, this one isn't. This one isn't Drake. This one isn't an owl or anything. Nothing in that lane. Let me see. If you do enjoy what you're seeing, though, definitely like this up. Gotta make sure I give him enough space for his tail and stuff. It's a cheeseburger, man. Yeah, it's over, bro. It's definitely not a cheeseburger. Everybody likes it now. We have more to double. Yeah, it's not Abraham Lincoln either, bro. That's an interesting guess. So it's definitely that's an interesting guess, bro. Yo, dodo salutations indeed. No, this one is not a dodo. Please, bro, I'm on my knees now, bro. You don't gotta be on your knees, bro. But no, you know what you did. A seagull. It's your ex. Everybody's cooked. Gotta lock in. But maybe no. This one definitely is not a seagull. Now here's my guy. I'm sketching his tail feathers right now. Just kind of making it where he's full of shape. But this one's gonna be pretty centered, honestly. It is what it is. That was like last year, twin. Lock it. Yeah, man. It's been a minute, but no. Dove, pigeon. You gotta let me sketch in little buddy's legs first. It'll make a lot more sense. Dodo was wild. I just grew that out. You just threw it out. Well, I've done animals like that before. I've done dodos and other extinct animals. That's not really what I was going for here. Is the one bird? No, he lives by the ocean. Is it self-taught or did I practice? I learned more on my own, but I did practice a lot too. I learned kind of from my own trial and error. It's like one of the things that it's like one of my things I always kind of stand on. I did like a lot of experimenting with these. You learn the more that you do, but it comes more from just the more that you draw. That's how you really learn. Just develop your understanding, man. A piper. Could be a peacock? No. I mean, I see the vision. It's a bird. It's a bird, but it's not what I think it is. Oh, it's a seagull. Thank you for the 10 roses too. You're nameless on my screen, but I see you, bro. Thank you. You gotta see him. Indeed. That's from the iRobot scene. Now, I'm definitely not Sunny. That's for sure. I'm definitely not Sunny. That's like a guarantee. How much time a day? I just started perfecting this. I don't even got like a time frame for you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I had drawn on and off for years, even before I was really using my left as much. You gotta just keep drawing. Just try to be consistent with it. I try to do a couple drawings every single day. That's my main thing. Just do a few a day, and just come back to it. I have some days where I go a little bit harder than others, but you gotta just keep drawing. As long as you keep drawing, you'll grow, you'll develop. Even if it's gradually, even if you don't see it at first, you'll definitely grow. You said it's Godzilla. Nah, it's not Godzilla. Godzilla's crazy. And even you said swear it's not a Sanderling. No, even AI. No, I'm definitely not an Android, bro. Here I go with these AI Android allegations, but that ain't what's going on. It ain't what's going on. Let me see. And the number be going up and down. And what's your favorite type of sedimentary rock? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. You said the bird is AI? Nah, it's definitely not AI, bro. Bro, how do you be doing this? No. No, no, no. Definitely a Ford F-350 Super Duty. No. A Ford F-350 is crazy. Nah, it ain't nobody. It ain't nobody's meat either, bro. You keep coming back to meat, man. Yo, I'm definitely not like a meat sketcher, bro. Definitely not that type of streamer. An eagle. You gotta lock in. You gotta lock all the way in. Just come back. You keep circling back to meat, like, bro. We gotta not come back to that. A Arby's sandwich pre-cooked. Yo, you about to rile up. You about to rile up the people, the Arby's people, bro. The fiends. We about to start distributing Arby's. Everybody involved. Courtesy of the mods, indeed. A seagull. You gotta let me know what you see. It's anything but Arby's, though. Anything. So it's not a 1987 Impala. No. I've done cars and stuff before, but no. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know what that is off the top of my head. What's your favorite kind of floor cleaner? If I had to choose, I don't know, bro. Like I'm not like a floor cleaning expert, bro. I don't know what that. What? Yo, you're asking favorite type of sedimentary rock? Sedimentary rock, and then also cleaning, bro. No. Let me like shade. Let me kind of shade this in. I wanted to look more layered. He was sitting on some kind of like little dock piece. An albatross, the bird from Nemo. Yeah, you think he's slick? Maybe. I don't know. That's a good guess. It's a '99 Honda Civic my dad gave me. You know what? For the love of the game, I might put a car. We learned so much about rocks and science for no reason, dude. I learned about these, like, I don't even know what they were, but they were like lake fly. They were like lake flies or something, but they depended on the salt in the water. It was weird. So much stuff in science I really didn't apply in life either. But you know, I was fortunate enough to have like teachers that were halfway passionate. I'd be in there fighting for my life though, because sometimes, yo, when you watching one of them documentaries and they start talking all slow about some like really obscure things. So yes, no, Elon Musk. No, this isn't Elon. Here's for this one though. Just watch his finger movements genuinely, just like watching a robot. Yeah, I'm not a machine though. I gotta slow down, man, with the machine allegations. Definitely not a clanker, bro. Definitely not a clanker. Machine, Android. I'm gonna sketch him. I'm gonna kind of like make him look more layered. That's what I'm going for. It's been a minute since I've really done these kinds of sketches. A foamer. Yo, this was a seagull, by the way. This was a seagull. I was kind of just, you know, I gotta like make it to where it's not as direct. I gotta just make it to where it's Did you do a face reveal? No, not until, hey, bro, I said I was gonna do it by the time GTA 6 rolled around, and they didn't release the date, so I'm gonna do it before GTA 6 drops. Eventually, sooner than later. Like I said, GTA 6. I put it on GTA 6 and GTA 6. They messed around and released the date for it. I mean, I was going to, but I wasn't expecting. These people have been prolonging the game. You're an Android. Nah, you an Android, bro. You in the data center right now as this is being made an hour before. Yeah, man. You know, listen. Better later than never, as I always be saying. You like one of them from Detroit. Yeah, you over here trying to call me like an Android with like a. You trying to say it in like a way to where it's low key. Detroit become human is crazy. You calling me a droid? I don't know if I'm feeling that, man. I don't know if I'm feeling like that. A droid. I got lost in the path of life, man. Indeed. An Android. Like so inactive, man. I got lost in the game of life. Indeed. I actually draw like this too. That's what's up. So you already know, like, somebody be asking me, like, I get questions about how long it takes to even learn. And I feel like with scribble art in general, it's one of those things where you pick up on it the more that you do. And top 5 games out, you said, I'm gonna be honest, I never played Detroit. But I played a lot of, I seen people play through it. Like, I watched the videos. I watched like entire gameplays. You said of all time. I like Detroit though. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's on my Hall of Fame list, but I seen somebody play through the story, and Detroit got like multiple branches and just multiple different, like, there's so many ways you can go about Detroit, and I like that for it. Hey, it was cold. It was absolutely cold. Detroit Become Human, and it's another game I seen too with that dude Joel and Ellie. The Last of Us. I like that one a lot too. That's like another like PlayStation, bro. I was like naive to a lot of the stuff that was on. You was watching Corey Kenshin series was live. Yeah, I seen Corey play that too. It's cold. Detroit is cold. It's some other games that are really good too. I seen him play. I don't know if he finished it. It was somebody else I might have watched too. But I seen it was a lot of variety in people that was playing it though. But that game is that's tough for sure. Hang on. 1 second. 1 second. I just realized it's drawn with different colors. That's cool. Yeah, it's red and blue on here. It definitely is red and blue. But I like Detroit a lot. Detroit wasn't what I thought it was gonna be too. I think that it's cool how we was getting all the movies about how do you even explain AI people, androids? Do you ever draw with one hand? Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. It's been a few years since I really have. But every like blue moon I might. And if I do, it's probably me trying to like split my attention between the two. And you said years? What you mean? Oh, you talking about like, yeah, it's been a little minute since I've really sat down and drawn with just the one. But my profile picture though, I made that with just my right hand, but I normally don't draw that way anymore. It's big. It's kind of like once I realized that I could, I just kept at it, man. I like that game a lot though. Detroit. PlayStation was low. I guess it's gonna sound crazy, but PlayStation. I was a diehard Xbox dude, but PlayStation was killing us exclusive wise. Like now my eyes have been opened. Like I don't know if I could ever just exclusively be like an Xbox guy again. Like once you see the other side for what it is, it's hard to just kind of go back to just kind of being like that mode of. I'm not explaining, bro. It's crazy though. Can I see some drawings? You let me know how they are. If you send them to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'll try to find them, but I'm flooded. Just send them to me. Definitely flooded. I'll try to get back to you. Indeed. Now, back to this man's beak. It was, I know Detroit was one. I feel like it was something else. The Last of Us. I got pretty deep into The Last of Us. And I seen somebody play through them games with Resident Evil. That dude Ethan Winters and the Witches. That's another one I was really into. I don't know if Resident Evil was an exclusive though. To be honest. I like that one a lot though. That dude, he was a slime mold creature. He was a creature. Bro, how do I keep drawing if I have no motivation to get up and do it? You'll have some days where you're a superhuman, then you have other days where it's fleeting. I try to act independent. I try to like kind of keep it to where I draw regardless. But you'll have days where it's kind of sometimes stuff just don't be flowing. You can either like there's no guarantee the motivation will ever come back though, you know. Those days turn into months. They don't have to. You gotta start small, even if it's a line on the paper. Just start. But it's easier said than done though. I know how it be. It's way easier said than done. But you gotta sometimes you really have to start small. I'm not saying you gotta wake up and like make like a 12-hour piece. Just even like a simple doodle. Sometimes that's all it takes. It's kind of get back into your flow. Your motion. I feel like once you're in motion, it's easier to stay in motion compared to just starting from scratch. Like it's like that small momentum can turn into a whole. You just need small momentum. Just do something simple. Just do something small at first. Then build your way up. Yo, what's up, Jordan? What's good indeed. But I'm telling you though, like, bro, motivation. I know how it is because, like I said, I get it. That it's fleeting though. It definitely is fleeting, and you gonna blink and it's gonna be whole years go by and you haven't touched your sketchbooks. I've had like phases where I didn't draw for years too. I'm telling you this is probably the most that I've drawn in a really long time. A flamingo. No, this one isn't a flamingo. I'm not just kind of like BS, but I'm being genuine. I've had like seasons where I didn't draw for years too. But you have to. Small momentum is better than no momentum, you know. Thank you for the 11 roses too, Ryan. It's okay if my drawings are like abstract. It's just kind of like scribbling turns to shapes and forms. Yeah, that's how I started at first too, a pelican. But yeah, bro, just do you. Just do you. Like it don't gotta be formed. Like just do whatever is you. With like a lot of these myself, I was making like really abstract art too. I didn't stream as much these past few days, but I made some of my own abstract omnilinear art. So like, I already know how it is. This deviated more from like a lot of. It's crazy how you curve the neck. Well, that's how they are in real life. They're pelicans. They're pretty big, honestly. They're pretty big. And how do you do this? I do this more. You just gotta like get you like a good reference picture and you bring it to life. That's the cheat code. It's the strategy, consistency. You're trying to be a little bit more consistent with it, and you build up on it. The more that you do, the more you do, the more you do. No. Let me get this to where it's up and going. Indeed. Let me shape out his feathers some more. I always enjoy doing these kinds of sketches though, because like I said, it's like you're not limited to just one singular thing. It can be like a whole lot of different ideas. It brings these more to life to me in my eyes. It don't got to be as restricted. Like this one probably won't just be birds, but it's cool having that choice. But yeah, if you aren't careful, dude, days can turn into months can turn into years, and I'm trying to like not do that again. I'm trying to definitely not do that again. I think that it's the amount of fish they get in their pouch is amazing. Yeah, like they're built for what they do. They're quite literally built for what they do. Like they're experts. And they're big too. They got the nerve to be pretty big. It's out at the sea. But this one is definitely a pelican, if I didn't already say that once. Yo, by the way, too, these aren't really size accurate. I'm kind of just drawing them as I see them. I had this reference way more zoomed in than this one. This bird right here is way bigger than this one. He looks closer. Do not be deceived. This is a massive bird right here. Not be deceived by the way that I sketched this man in. Indeed. No. I'm gonna like kind of make his feathers look more curved, man. Sketch him in some more. I'm gonna add some more layers to this man's feathers. Bit by bit and piece by piece. No, now that part's done. I'm gonna go ahead and sketch in his legs now. Now, for his other foot. Maybe I think that I'm gonna like put like some for him to be standing on. Kind of how I did for the pelican. Or not the pelican, the seagull. You know, something I didn't really know about seagulls too. Like if you ever go somewhere where there's a bunch of them, they got the audacity to kind of be like, they gotta be aggressive, bro. They pull up on you with their whole family trying to get whatever you got. If you got some food, you're done. They pulling up on you. They don't care at all. They want exactly what you got, bro. They don't even care what you got. So you about to share what you got, man. Yeah, thank you too, EJ. Get this nice and layered up a little bit more. Nice and layered up a little bit more. I feel like with this one, it's kind of the smaller things. I found this other picture that I like. Feeding birds like bread and stuff is so common, makes me feel like I'm helping the world. You know, it's so crazy because apparently you're not even supposed to do that. I didn't know that it can make them sick. Yo, and then when you feed them bread and stuff, they turn into little fiends. Like they want more, bro. It's like, all right, man. They about to call their whole family. Pulling up. None of our business, I reckon. Yeah, it's over. You're a lefty or a righty. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. What is the prickling noise in the background? I just told you other people. You would not believe me if I told you. He's lefty using the right for the shading. I'm more of a righty when it comes down to it. I lead a lot of these with my left though. Funnily enough. Interestingly enough, indeed. It appears that way when I look back at these like lapses. Bro, some type of something on my pen, man. What's going on? Just tell us. No. They start betraying. Hey, they once. Yeah, they be switching up. They switch up for the bread, bro. The birds be switching up for the bread, man. The ducks, they do not play. Yeah, he said, try us. You wouldn't believe me. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man. How is there orange when it's just red and blue? Bro, you over here questioning the magic of the operation, man. You gotta just believe it, bro. Believe in the process. Trust the process. Ain't that the bird that that the Marlon and Dory used as a wait, what? What is this art style? It is the opposite of what you think it is. It is the opposite of what you think it is. Believe it, bro. Hey, I don't know. Every time I say believe it, I think of that clip of that lady who sound like Naruto. Can you do a racehorse? Yes, but not right now. Love finding other people that are ambidextrous. The way your brain processes the art must be magical, fam. Is Marlon and Dory in his beak? Hey, you want the Disney answer, or you want the real deal answer? He probably somebody he might got Nemo in his beak, man. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Here's for this one. Do a 30-second art real quick. No. Here's for this one. The pelican. I wanna make him look more pronounced. He was the homie. Yeah. You and Nemo go way back, I imagine. You and young Nemo. Y'all was bros. Y'all was going fish for fish. Fish for fish. Coral for coral. Reef for reef. I had something else I wanted to put on here. Hopefully, I gotta find me like a picture that don't look like some type of AI slop garbage. He was the homie. Joe Rooster making chicks with a chicken? No. No. Now, I gotta, how do I like make sure this ain't some kind of weird AI garbage? You should do a sea turtle next. Maybe more towards the bottom, but not right here. I want this one to be something else. Maybe more towards the bottom, indeed. Let me zoom in. Hang on. Oh, shoot. Tap. Yeah, if you do enjoy what you're seeing, don't forget to tap the screen. For real. For real, for real. And even a penguin or something, it probably could work, but I don't think I'm going to put one on here. Bro, I'm so paranoid of this picture I'm using to be an AI, bro. Like, how do I... Like, you don't know anymore. Like, I don't really trust this, man. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. Are you looking at reference? Yeah, a pufferfish or a shark. Let me get a little bit further along, and I'll come back to it. Let me get a little bit further along, and I'll definitely see. Sketch him in some more. Yeah, man, I'm looking at this. I think that this is what I think it is. You say I got to do an art long. I don't even know what that is. Is it like something that be out at the sea or something? I was like trying to like look at different pictures, and the background noise is making me sleepy. Oh, nah, you gotta wake up, bro. I'm about to start playing like McDonald's. You know, like the little fry noise, the little beeping. I'm gonna put that on just for you, bro. Start putting on the little McDonald's beeping. It's gonna kind of either that or like the Walmart scanning sound. I gotta keep y'all awake. Don't be trying to fall asleep. He a one-piece fishman powered leader. The sound in the background almost sounds like somebody on a keyboard or something. Hey, man, it might be. You never know. You never know. You never know. It might be somebody on the game. Somebody playing Black Ops 2. You never know. Bit by bit. You watching any anime at the moment? If so, what are you watching? To be honest with you, not really. It's been a minute since I really just tapped in with any shows. I tend to just draw. I watch YouTube videos and stuff, but not so much. I'm not very tapped in with any shows at the moment. The last shows that I really watched, the last shows that I really got into was probably like Naruto or Dragon Ball. But even that's not really as recent. That's not really as recent at all. It's more like stuff I watched just in passing. It's been years now, though, dude. It's been years. But even though it's been a little minute, it don't take away like how good they were at shows. I just low key, just be honest, my attention span is kind of fried, bro. Just to sit down now, it's like asking a lot. Like I gotta really just stop. I kind of like watch stuff more as like a background thing. Like if I'm watching something, I kind of have it on more. And are there fireworks by you? Just saw Black Ops 2 was on PS5. You said cop came to your door because the PS5 you bought was stolen. Yeah, you're cooked. It's over with, bro. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know people have been going crazy on Black Ops, especially the older ones. I've been seeing more stuff about the older games than the new games, really. But yeah, man, I'm at like a point now where I'll watch people play the games more than I probably play them myself. I don't evolve backwards, bro. Brain fried, cooked, if you will. Let me sketch the scene the way it needs to be sketched. I've been seeing a lot about the old Modern Warfare. How does your brain even process what you're doing? Well, with these, I'm looking at different reference pictures, and I'm trying my best to just bring it to life. Now I got the new one that was, and they took the old one. Yeah, you're cooked, bro. That sounds like one of them like police body cam videos. But I be trying to like watch all kinds of different stuff. Really, did he go? Yo, thank you too, Davis. What's good, Kiki? I try my best to kind of find like varied videos, even though sometimes even like with different different platforms, I be using stuff more as like background. And I be feeling like sometimes the platforms are getting dry. It's getting so dry, bro. You know your nail routine. I don't really have one. That's the bird from Nemo. Nah, it's ain't ocean theme. Your eyes are deceiving you, bro. Your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are deceiving you. You in a genjutsu right now. What are you drawing right now? This one is gonna be like this is like an older lighthouse. Been watching for a little over a year now. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Do appreciate it indeed. It's gonna be a lot more to come. It's gonna be a lot more to come. A lot more to come indeed. What's the most themes you like to draw? Really, man, I be all over the place with these. I've done like a lot of wildlife. I be doing anime. It's so much to get into. It's so much to get into indeed. You said blood vessel art style? Yeah, I done got that. Somebody thought I was drawing like arteries and stuff the other day. But nah, definitely I don't really be drawing. I'm not really as anatomy versed. Not yet, at least. Yo, what's good too, Kaylee? Do you draw superheroes? Yes, but not that often. I might do Spider-Man and stuff sometimes. I found some comic panels of Wolverine, but I hadn't really committed to the idea just yet. It's something I was considering though. I've done him in Deadpool. I've done like a lot of different people. Like a lot of different cartoon shows and stuff too. But like nothing like it full on immediate. Somebody was asking me to do the X-Men. Like all of the X-Men. I gotta see. Indeed. Let me get this down the right way. Get this. Have you done King Kong? Yeah, I want to. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I take that back. I think so, but if I haven't, I've definitely done Godzilla. It's been a little minute though. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. Now for sketching this is gonna be like a little lighthouse on the side. I think it's a little bit older. Yo, thank you for the argument too, Jeremy. And what is the technique called? It's somewhere in between. It's somewhere kind of like scribbling and sketching. It's somewhere between the two. Sketch is seeing the full right way. That's wild. Nah, this ain't nobody's meat too, Nalani. Yo, you trying to like subtly suggest. Yo, if you keep it up, we gonna see you like a Temu Arby's mystery meat supply drop package, bro. You gotta lock in. The first Andrew Jackson King Kong is the best. Never seen done it with 2 pins. Well, there is the first for most experiences. Have you ever heard of the Iron Giant? It sounds familiar, but remind me again what it is. Indeed. Yeah, you keep it up, bro. We're gonna send you a Temu mystery meat package. Courtesy of the mods. Temu, lettuce. So what are you drawing right now? This one is gonna be a lighthouse. It's a little bit older. You still gotta know what that is. It's like an older looking lighthouse that I was pulling from. I'm just kind of get like a rough idea for where everything needs to be. He's coming together. Thank you for the rose hypnotized. It's a giant mech man that crash lands on Earth and makes friends with a human, but he's also a weapon. Thank you for the army too, hypnotized. I like this style, man. Thank you. Yeah, bro, it's really a lot. Can you do a dirt bike? No, not right now. I've done cars and stuff before. I've done like a lot of different cars and things that are in that lane. I don't think I'm gonna do a dirt bike though. Not on here. Not on here. Indeed. Let me get my keys out of the way. Set there. Reminds me of I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, I don't even know how to say that, but it works. And how did you learn how to do that? I learned how to do this more through experimenting and just trial and error, man. The more that you do, the more that makes sense. That's been like my go-to strategy. It's been my go-to. Let me add some more windows on the side as it goes all the way up. Are you gonna add like the light shining from the lighthouse? I don't think so, but maybe. Because this one's gonna be kind of cutting it close to the very top of the page. I gotta see. Do you just plan to know what you draw, or do you just kind of draw random stuff? I have like a rough idea, but I never fully commit, not until it's all the way done. I'll kind of add different things all over. I gotta just see. How long have you been live for? It's been like 30 minutes. It hasn't been that long at all. It hasn't been that long at all. Let me see. Now that that part is done. Let me get this all the way down. Really, I probably could have waited to draw this little gate part. Now I'm gonna add some more. And how did you learn to do this? Really, it comes down to a lot of trial and error. You gotta keep drawing. That's the main thing. You gotta keep at it. Keep sketching, keep drawing. You'll learn you'll learn as you go. You'll learn as you go. And what do you do? I don't understand what you're asking me. What do you do? What do you do? Now, let me get this situated. You see what I'm saying? This was gonna be cutting it close. This one's definitely cutting extremely close. Have you ever done like gel pens before? No, I haven't really done any gel pens. Not on here. It's been something that I've been asked to do though. As I've done these, I tend to lean more towards the simplicity of the red and the blue. It's he's coming together. It's Buzz Lightyear's legs. Bailey's my wife. That's what's up. Now for this. This one was kind of on the side of like a cliffside or something. I gotta sketch this in the right way. Yo, what am I drawing? Yo, this one is a lighthouse. It's some kind of lighthouse picture that I found. I was kind of paranoid that it was AI, bro. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Definitely not the tower, bro. Definitely not sketching towers. It's sitting on this little cliffside thing, and I'm trying to make it to where it looks textured. Almost like the pelican that I originally did on the left here. Almost exactly like it. It gotta look the right way. Can't see in the left. Yeah, I know it's slightly out of frame, but it's there. It's slightly out of frame. It's slightly out of frame. I'll show it off again. Not till I get done with this one though. That's gonna be a little bit later. It's gonna be a little bit later on. The only thing with this one, I gotta make it to where it's like separated. Like you can like tell the rock aside from the actual building structure itself. Day 2 of asking you to draw Grim Reaper Lightning type. Yeah, I probably won't, I'm gonna be honest. It's amazing every time I see you live. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the you're awesome too, Jeremy. To be totally honest. It's a couple of people that was requesting me different things. But the moment that I'm like, yeah, this is gonna get done, yeah, nah, it's probably not happening. Not anytime soon, at least. And what is the sound in the back? It is. It's a fireplace ambience. I was kind of debating if I wanted to make this one have like some light coming off of it. Yeah, I'm gonna add some more. It might be harder, but have you tried to draw landscapes like beaches? Not so much. This is probably the closest I've done to a landscape with this lighthouse off of this rock. But it isn't really something I do that often. It's not like my usual go-to. I've done a lot of different themes though, man. I've done like a lot of different subjects. For sure. I'm gonna add some more red on the side. This page I still feel like it's missing something. This is what I got so far. This wood isn't nowhere near done, but this is what I'm working with. I got a pelican, a seagull, and I got this lighthouse up here. I think it's abandoned or something. You're gonna incorporate some fog or something? I don't think fog would be a bad idea. I was on the fence with maybe adding water or something. Cause this one is definitely missing something. This one is definitely missing something for on the side here. You said do an anchor. You need a boat? Maybe I'll do a boat more towards the bottom. And yeah, bro, I'm amphibious. Do a tidal wave? A hillside or a fish? I'm gonna add some fish on here eventually. I wanted to get this scenery down. I didn't want to do too much. A sailboat. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have like a sailboat more off in the distance. Maybe I'll have it be like a little bit smaller. You said yo, what's up too, Derek? I do like a little sailboat more on the side of seal. If I do a seal, I think that I want to make it more full scale looking. I'm drawing some water more on the side on this over here. On the side of the cliff. Let me see. This one. I want the water to not be so even and uniform looking, basically. It doesn't need to be too symmetrical. Yo, like if the water's too flat, it don't seem alive. You said that's crazy. Yeah. I don't even know what to say, man. Bro, he had a mission. Bro's on a mission. Do I want to? This isn't that much space. That's why I was kind of on the fence. I'm gonna add some more water on this side. Not too much though. It can be some overlap, but you don't need it to be. What style of art is this? This is somewhere in the middle of sketching and scribbling. This is probably about to be the closest to a landscape y'all get from me in a long time. Normally I'll be doing strictly. And you said you should do a buoy. I did one on one of my other ones, maybe. See, I'd never had nobody like mention to me to draw a buoy. Not until like that other page, scribbling with purpose. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, indeed. Maybe I'll have the water come down some more. Thinking that maybe like around the seagull. It's coming to it's when I'm gonna get this one where it's right though. For sure. Indubitably, yeah. It's a tough suggestion for sure. It's a tough suggestion for sure. Nice. Thank you. Let me get this to where it looks the right way. Like I said, bro, this is gonna be, man, this is the closest to a scenery y'all gonna get from me in a long time. I've been going for an hour. He says looking fine, thank you. Yeah, it's probably about sceneries is crazy. Maybe I'll do some trees or something next time. You might as well go the full way. You gotta see it through. I think I'm gonna expand this down a little bit more. I don't want to take up the whole page. I don't want this one to take up the whole page at all. As I'm adding these little marks to my pens, I'm trying to make it to where the water. It moves like actual water. But okay, I said if I was gonna do a boat, do I want to do it more on the right side or the left side? It's like which? I think I'll probably squeeze it more over here. Yo, thank you for the dual pens too, Hypnotized. Which? Maybe I'll do like a little sailboat or something. Something that's in that lane. When you start holding the pins like that and why I'm curious, it just helped me conceptualize the shapes more. Just make sense of what the heck was going on in the paper. Do a water plane instead. I did something like that on my other one. Sailboat. Let me see. Sailboat. I don't want this one to be like a carbon copy of my other page. So I'm really trying to avoid. It don't gotta be the same. Zoom in a little bit. Yo, thank you too, Pinks. Let me get this to where it's nice and I wanted okay, so a bridge. No. Not on here. Not on here, not on here. I'm thinking that maybe for this one. So as I'm drawing this in, you don't want this boat to be too big because there's no way that this boat should be the size of the lighthouse. And I want it to seem like it's more off in the distance. So I'm gonna like, with that in mind, I'm gonna kind of keep this one a little bit to where it's like smaller. Keep this one where it's more low key, just more background space, you know. The moon. Maybe. I doubt it though, but maybe. Maybe. Let me add some more over here on this side. Are there any seagulls at night? I don't think so, and that's why I was a little bit more hesitant to even add the moon to this page. I don't think so though. I think the sun will make more sense. It'll make way more sense. A lobster will be cool. For sure. I gotta figure out what else I want to put on here. Whether that be a sea turtle or a lobster or even anything else that might be in that lane. Anything else? I think a lobster would be definitely cool though. I seen somehow with like some lobsters, they can be hundreds of years old depending upon how big they are. Like it'll be a fisherman, he'll pull out like a lobster out of the ocean. And you said a lobster, but no psychedelic test. I don't even know what that would look like immediately, man, to be honest with you. That's a whole like task right there, man. I gotta see. I was looking to genuinely draw a lot. I know that when I search one up, they're gonna show me a bunch of food options. Here's looks good, my guy. Thank you. Here's this one so far. Here's what I'm working with. That's what I got. The only thing about doing these, what is all tapping in the background? What do you draw next? Cause I'm gonna go to bed. I'm thinking that for this one, I wanna put like a lobster or something, man. I wanna put a lobster on here somewhere. Hey, what is all that tapping? You're hearing like you're hearing a fireplace ambience. See, I'm like, bro, like with these, I'd be so paranoid about it being AI. I do not want to use the AI picture as a reference. I do not want to use an AI picture, bro. That'll bug me. Maybe before I do, there's still like a lot of an opening over here on this side too. Like there's still something missing from this page. I know that it's the background space, but I still want to put something up here. A bird. I made the birds more the center of this one. I think that I want to move on to something else. Maybe I'll do one thing at a time. How about a sun? I gotta see. I gotta see. I gotta see. But first and foremost, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm looking for like a good reference picture for a lobster. Wonder where it doesn't look so like in captivity. But there's so much there's so much like AI slop, bro. I got a live lobster, not AI. Live lobster, non-AI. I don't know if that'll make it any better, man. The search is cooked. The search is cooked. Do you use red? Yeah, I use like a red and blue pen on one, the red on my right and the blue on my left. Even though like when it comes to an animal like a lobster, it doesn't look like anything else I would usually draw, but I go about it the same way, man. I start with the eyes first. I start with the eyes, and then from there I build where everything else falls into place. Yo, thank you for the thank you for the 5 dual pens to hypnotized. I appreciate it. I be feeling like when I look at lobsters that they look like sea roaches every time I see them. I know that in some places I'd be scared to draw and pen because if you mess up, you can't erase it. Yeah, you can't erase it, but at the same time, it's like it forces you. Everything that you do is for you to own. You know, mistake or not, it's like everything is in your control. It's always in your hand. Yeah, they look like sea roaches, bro. Nah, you gotta draw the line somewhere. I like lobster, but I'll be like looking at the live ones. They look like sea roaches. You gotta draw the line somewhere. They look too close. But they almost remind me of whenever I'm playing through Fallout and stuff. Like some of like my experiences when playing through Fallout 4 and even New Vegas. They have something called rad roaches, and rad roaches are literally just supersized roaches. Yo, what's up, T-Wolf? Whatever you're doing great. Thank you. They literally are just supersized roaches. I done been to some places where they can fly. And I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not seeing the vision. The vision is not being felt. That's real. That's one of the good things about not living in the Fallout world. Not having to deal with rad roaches. It's genuinely great. I feel like playing through Fallout, it widens your scope of what the heck is really out there. I'm glad we don't gotta, at least where I'm at, I don't gotta deal with rad roaches. I know that in some places they got those, I think they're palmetto bugs. And which hand is your dominant? I'm more of a righty. I'm more of a righty when it really comes down to it. I lead a lot of these pages with my left though. Many of these live sessions I do always kind of start with my left. But I like to use both of them because like it helps me grasp and understand the shapes that I'm doing. Everything that I usually draw in here, it comes down to shaping. If you can figure out the shapes, you can grasp anything. A lot of it comes down to shaping. Much love in your art. Thank you. Are you an ambidextrous or can you just draw with both hands and that's it? I can use both, like a lot of different things. It just depends on what I'm doing. But yeah. What's good indeed though, Liv? What's good indubitably indeed. Welcome. Yeah, really, it depends a lot on like what deck is going on. With a lot of these though, like a lot of these pages, and just when I get on here in general, I tend to lead these with my left hand. And it's actually funny because I've confused a lot of people with that. I get a lot of people that guess that it's the other way around. Wow, amazing, thank you. People that guess one way over, oh shoot. People that guess one way over the other. They making me do like a captcha, make sure I'm not an android. How many pens do you go through in a week? Really, that answer, like there's never like a straightforward answer with that, because I be feeling like sometimes I will draw a lot, then other times I'll slow way down. It depends on the week. Some weeks though I can go through several, but then other weeks I might go through like one or two. It depends. There's never like one set in stone answer though. Whatever's cooking in the background is burning. It honestly might be. Are you using both hands on your art or most of the time? Yeah, at this point, bro, I really don't even be drawing with just my individual anymore. Your patience to achieve this finish is remarkable. Thank you. Yeah, I'm at a point now where like I don't even really draw normally anymore. It feels bizarre. Once I got halfway, realized that I could do this, I leaned into it more. I was like, you know what, why not? It's made me like more efficient, funnily enough. Have you tried painting too? That's another question I get a lot, but no. I've dabbled in it, but it isn't like my go-to. I'm big on the pens, man. I'm like simple. I like the simplicity of them. It's like less is more. I'm not saying that I won't ever go back to it ever again. And how did you realize that you could? A lot of experimenting and just trying it out and just seeing what happened. I tried it, and once I realized that I could, you gotta just keep at it. You gotta keep at it. Our Basil might be of interest to you. You can make money as well. Maybe eventually. You said do something with battle cats. I don't really know what that is. But maybe, bro. Maybe. Are you self-taught? Yeah. I've learned what I do more through trial and error. It's been a lot of experimenting. But I've learned a lot as I've went. It's very experimental. It's very experimental. Like a lot of what I've learned, I've taken like community college. I took like a class in community college, but I didn't really pick up on this there. You know, I learned this more from my own experiments. And at first I was making this other style and it was a lot more abstract in nature. I'm gonna upload some soon and it'll make a lot more sense, because that's what I was originally doing. I was making abstract art at first. And this more so like deviated more into it. I'm also surprised comments aren't fighting to be seen. Sometimes it'll pick up a lot, but then other times everybody just be chilling, bro. Sometimes it'll pick up. Sometimes I can't catch everybody that comments, but sometimes I can read like a nice amount. But yeah, this deviated more from whenever I was making abstract art at first. And I still do sometimes. I'll make stuff that's like a lot more grounded in abstract line art. And do you think you need good memory to be decent at drawing? No. With these, I'm looking at reference pictures. Not at all. You don't really need, like, you don't gotta be like one of them dudes that could like recall. You don't need photographic memory basically. And do I be selling these? Yes. If you're interested in buying these, DM me. What am I drawing right now? This one is a lobster. Yo, what's up, Two Best Games? Thank you for the heart me. What's good indeed? What's good indeed? But yeah. Thank you. Yeah. 1K. Yeah, I am. I'm what they consider ambidextrous. Yep. I'm over righty though. I read a couple of comments. No. This one is gonna be a lobster though for the people that are pulling up what's going on. What would you charge for a personal? It depends, DM me. If you're interested. No, indubitably. Nah. See, sometimes I'll spam, but other times See, it's become too predictable. You're catching on to the formula. It's become too... I got to keep y'all's toes. I got to say it when y'all don't expect it. Well, I think it's because people are watching. Yeah, I think like it'll be like a lot of nights people kind of just hang out. We'll just kind of like watching these as they come together. For sure. Just enjoying the process. Indeed, indeed. It's nice to watch. And what is the bigger portrait you would sell? These are probably the biggest that I've made on the 9x12 inch papers. And can you mail it? Yeah. If you're interested in the commission, DM me. I tend to do stuff that's more grounded in like animals or anime or even nature. It just usually. Make sure this is like fully visible. And do you see structural lines when you draw because your drawings seem well proportioned? Well, I'll be honest, like you get a feel for it the more that you do, but I'm looking at reference pictures with these. That's really like the magic of it. I don't really have like lines that go down, aside from the ones that I'm putting down in front of y'all, but I don't really pre-plan these. I tend to just find pictures that I like. Just hope for the best. Sometimes you might mess up a little bit with like the proportioning, but you learn as you go. You might have to adapt a little bit, but it's all good. No cars or gaming items. Sometimes, but not right now. I've done stuff like that before, though. But not in the moment. Not in the moment. Dude, I've done more like gaming themes than you probably can believe. Recently, I've been drawing a lot more Pokemon. Could you draw me a Pack-a-Punch machine? I'll pay any price. Yes, but DM me if you're interested. DM me, and I'll get back with you. Now for this. Now for the other claw that he has. I want it to seem pretty like well-rounded more than anything. You want it to be sharp. Kind of like you really can imagine this man being in, I don't know, the ocean somewhere or something. Out and about. I always want these to feel more alive as they're coming together. It's like my go-to. Part of the magic. I'm gonna get his other. It's not a whisker, but it's like his antenna. They literally look like sea roaches. I just don't be know, like, I don't know what these little things are called. His tendrils. I don't know why, but me drawing this lobster reminds me of Skyrim. Has nothing to do at all with what's going on. I don't know how you draw while holding the pen that way. It's a part of the magic, bro. The magic of the operation. I'm really a TikTok person, but do you have like IG? Yeah. Either you can DM me here or there, or email it. However you got to go about it. I'll get back with you as soon as I can, though. Not for bro's tail. The most challenging part, which was his face. Now that that's done, I want him to look more layered, kind of like his body is going that way, even with his tail. Even with his tail. Is the last one for the page? No, I want to do something else. I just haven't really decided what I wanted to do on the other side of the seagull. Maybe I do like a jellyfish. I gotta see. But nah, this isn't quite gonna be the last one. Is that white noise? Yeah, something like it. It's so cool. You're like a 3D printer? Almost. You do a blue crab? No, I want to move away from the crustaceans once I'm done with this lobster. I want to move away from the crustaceans. Anything to do with like lobsters, crabs, anything in that lane, I'm gonna get away from for now. Seahorse would be cool. Maybe some kind of fish or a jellyfish. I'm leaning more towards jellyfish, though, to be honest. Octopus could work. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm like focusing more on his tail. Determined to bring him to life, one way or another. One way, some way. I was trying to get that like perfect balance in between the red and the blue. But more than anything, I want to look not too symmetrical, but symmetrical enough where you can still like halfway see what he is. But here's for the lobster though. Here's for the lobster. Make his legs kind of come down some more. Just make him look more sharper. Just make the details sharper. Octopus will look sick in your drawing style for sure. Well, I was on the fence, man, between either like a octopus or a jellyfish. Maybe. How you just know the anatomy of a lobster? I'm looking at a reference picture. I'll definitely. Hey, look, I definitely don't got it to where it just kind of in my mind. I'm not like a vet or nothing. Lobster anatomy is crazy. He's a crustacean. He's a sea roach. Now, before I get too distracted, too much side quest information. But nah, I ain't really, man. I'm not that locked in. That's quite the challenge. That's quite the challenge, indeed. All right, though. I'm leaning more towards. Let me see. I be feeling like the more that I look at pages like this, though, the more that I be feeling like jellyfish. They look like aliens or something extraterrestrial. Like they don't look of this world. Every time I be seeing jellyfish, every time I see anything that resembles, I be feeling like a lot of ocean life don't even look like of this world. Like if anything looks like it came from somewhere else, I will bet it was a jellyfish, or maybe an octopus too. And they got like a bunch of brains or something. I be getting them mixed up. It's either the jellyfish or the octopus. Something has more than one brain. Maybe it's a dolphin. Hey, look, I don't know what the ocean got going on, but the ocean got a lot going on. The ocean has too much going on, basically. To make a long story short. Very good, thank you. Indeed. Yeah, that's some side quest information though. Studying. Octopus has like 3 hearts. I think 8 brains. 1 for each tentacle. Yeah. I don't even know why. See, with stuff like that, I just be wondering, like, why does it even need that much processing power? Like, why, man, he does not need that much RAM. Like, why do you need that much RAM for each leg? Or not RAM, ain't it CPU? The processing? I get them mixed up. RAM is like memory. I just don't understand, why does that need 8 brains? They be acting like they don't know what's going on. I'm extremely suspicious of jellyfish and octopus. They be knowing exactly what the heck is going on. They just be trying to act like they don't. I be feeling like somebody asked me to draw a blobfish one day. That don't even look like a real animal. Bro, octopus, cuttlefish, jellyfish, they definitely all come from a meteor. Dude, they probably did, bro. They probably did. The meteor that took out the T-Rex. Or so they say. Hey, something went down. I mean, you mean to tell me we just got all these creatures? I mean, imagine being the first person to discover the jellyfish, though. Like, how do you even... Like, could you imagine you on a boat or something somewhere and you come across that? Like, an actual jellyfish. Not one of the little ones, but I'm talking about, like, a real deal. Like, the real deal. I mean, dudes who sail in the seas, totally convinced. You said totally convinced octopus are otherworldly. I mean, just look at them though. They literally look otherworldly. I mean, it's not something you just see. You're not gonna just see that outside. And if you do, you gotta wonder what the heck is going on. You gotta wonder what in the world is going on with something like that. So many questions. You know, an octopus can fit through any crack. The tiniest pipes, they escape enclosures all the time. I did not know that, but I can believe it. I feel like it was like a major point in one of the Nemo movies or something where it was like an octopus and he kept on escaping. I can believe it for sure. It's like one of the main focus points. Bro kept on escaping his enclosure. But just think though, they're really good at escaping. They can change colors. Like what can't they do? They're literally said find the door, yeah. It's been a minute since I really watched anything with Nemo, but I know that was something that was in it. They're like little escape artists. Like if it's smart enough to escape, what else is it smart enough to do? Even same with orcas. I went down this orca rabbit hole, and apparently orcas they have like their own special designated languages, and they travel in pods. They got real big groups where they have their own dialect and language, and like orcas are crazy. They don't really be hurting humans though, but they're really intelligent too. Like ocean life, they really just be outside for real, like in the water. Starting to look like a dude from Shark Tale. This one isn't. I mean, this one's gonna be ocean themed, but it's like a mixture in between land and the sea animals. And mantis shrimp and pistol. You said the mantis shrimp and the pistol shrimp are crazy. They create heat. Yeah. Don't they got that special ability where they could like they got like powers basically. Vortex higher than the surface of the sun. Yeah, they doing damage. You don't want to mess with them. They got a built-in energy blast like Dragon Ball. Like, why does that need to do that? What you mean he could produce? Yeah, I gotta verify that, but that's crazy. You like axolotls? I don't really dislike them. Will you draw a Donald Nugget? No, probably not. The ocean is crazy. That's what I'm saying. The ocean has been crazy though. My thing with a lot of animals though is somebody had to be the first to find that. Like somebody had to be the first person to encounter a kangaroo. I feel like I could rationalize a deer over a kangaroo, bro. Or even a jellyfish. Like how do you rationalize that? Like I can see why people was panicking. The first person to encounter like an octopus. Or even with the giant squids and stuff. You know, octopus going through their own stone age. I can believe it. The moment they figure out how to make switches is over. They're gonna go and arrest all their people out of the little aquariums. Underwater is another world, literally. Like I could really see the vision. I could definitely see the vision. Orcas and octopus. They're gonna team up. They're gonna have like the ultimate alliance. Kinda like the game, but it ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good. The moment that they sit up and develop like coral reef, the moment that they sit up and develop like coral reef switches, bro, it's gonna be cooked. The jellyfish and the orcas and the dolphins and whatever else might be down there that we don't even know about. The giant squids. It's gonna be over. They're immediately going straight for the aquariums too. I feel like being Namor or Aquaman would be pretty chill though. You got the ability to talk to the fish. I mean, yeah, you know, you got to deal with sharks and stuff. Fact check the pistol shrimp. Too long to explain, but it is true. So they just genuinely got the ability to just actually sit up and produce. They got like a whole energy blast basically. It's literally that's some Dragon Ball stuff, man. It's literally that's some whole. That's almost the equivalent of Piccolo's fit beam. I always be coming back to this, but one of the reasons why I always be trying to draw Piccolo. Piccolo got a whole fit beam. Not that a fit beam is the same as an energy beam, but I can guarantee that your favorite character has never just developed a fit beam before. Like, why does that exist? A fit beam. Your favorite protagonist can't do that. I never heard of Goku doing that in my life. What is the sound? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You would not believe it. It's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret. Tell me. Nah, bruh. I'll tell you when GTA 6 drops. It's a secret. It's a secret. A Man of War. It's some kind of jellyfish. I don't know the exact kind, but I like the way that he looked aesthetically. He said, nah, it's over, bro. It's an unskippable cutscene, my friend. It's over. It's more like a fast snap that creates low pressure and cavitation bubbles and flash of light. Yeah, they literally got energy beams in translation. That's what it sounds like to me, man. They got energy beams. They're Dragon Ball characters. They're in the early stages of being Dragon Ball people. All they got to do is figure out how to fly. The moment they do, got stung by a jellyfish today. As unfortunate as that is, in some twisted way, you was meant to find this live because you gotta confirm whether or not that fish can shoot energy beams, basically. Yes, that is tragic though. He ain't answer that keyboard typing. Yeah, nice. It's a mystery, bro. It's a secret. Yo, what are you drawing? He's a jellyfish. There gotta be a campfire in your house. I don't know why you would think there'd be a campfire in my house. It'll just take me to draw. It take me anywhere from like an hour to 3. It just depends. Depends on how fast I'm moving. Some days I'm like literally lightning speed, and other days I kind of like slow way down. It depends. It all depends on the pins. It all depends. It all depends. Yeah, but this one is gonna be jellyfish, in honesty. Now I'm gonna add some more layers. I'm gonna add some more layers. I'm gonna add some more. Yeah, bro. The sound in the background is a secret, bro. I'm gatekeeping now. I'm gatekeeping until GTA 6 drops, bro. I'm gatekeeping the sound forever. Yeah, don't be trying to like your art style though, very neat, minimalistic but very detailed at the same time. So cool. Yeah, he's definitely a jellyfish for sure. I just was kind of like trying to figure out how to do his tendrils, but I'm gonna do them though. We gatekeeping sounds now. That's how you know the game is messed up, man. Gatekeeping audio. Kind of sounds like it's raining over there. It might be. I'm gatekeeping now. I'm gonna change it up on y'all. I'm out of space to say jealous. No. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I sat there and mistranslated that. I misread what you said. I read that as jellyfish, literally. Sometimes less is more, though. Sometimes. Oh, you frying something? Yeah, I got the whole kitchen on fire right now. What I really got going on is I'm multitasking. I got the fryers revving. The fryers revving, the stove going. Everything is on right now. Everything is getting cooked. I'm watching the stove with my third arm. Is it like a sea theme? Yeah, it's something like that. It's something like that. Something like that. Indeed, indeed. What do you do with the drawings once I finish them? These, I save more. I add them to my collection. I'll put them on my bookshelf. They're in my book though. I usually I'll complete one book, and then I will move on to my next one. Nice, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, once they hit my bookshelf, that's where they live for the rest of their lifespan. You should put them all on your page if you don't already. I like to show them off. I have a lot of it uploaded. A lot of it's uploaded on my page in time-lapse form. Not everything, but a nice majority of it. A nice majority of it for sure. That way it's not going forever. But I like working. People be asking me why I never made the switch to digital, man. I like having these physically in front of me. Like if it ever comes a point in time where, I don't know, for whatever reason, I can't access everything I've uploaded, it's like I still have them. Most of them at least. In my collection. Like it makes me it's kind of like it gives me something that's in front of me. You drawing anime sometime tonight? I don't know. If I do, it'll probably be some more Pokemon. But I haven't made my mind up yet. I have to see. It's been a little minute though, hasn't it? It's been a little minute. If I do, I had some more Pokemon that I wanted to do. Yo, what's up, World Star? Here's everybody on here. Here's everyone so far. I did like a jellyfish. I did a sea boat, a lighthouse, a seagull, a lobster, and I did a pelican. But I still, this one is it's missing something. So I think I'm gonna add like an octopus or something. Something to just match the theme. Something that kind of goes along with everything going on already. They're cool, thank you. But now though, I gotta give me like a good reference that matches the aesthetic of the page already. The good one. I think I got me a good one. Hopefully. Hopefully. I think that the cool part about the more of these that I do, I still sometimes feel like I'm trying to find that perfect in between of the red and the blue. So it's always neat, kind of like navigating that balance of the two. Just something I've kind of picked up on. The more of these that I make, I've made a lot over my time being over here. And what is the whole paper? This one is a lot more grounded around like sea life, ocean life, stuff that's more in that lane. I figured it out. It's bacon. You think it's bacon? Do you have a YouTube channel? I do. I have a lot of the stuff that I upload over here, uploaded over there too. Like a lot of my time lapses and things. I do have YouTube though. Indeed. I'm trying to get that nice amount of red and blue with the octopus. Not too much, but not too little either. Perfectly balanced. It's all things. And how did you find out you think you could? You learn more from the more that you do. You have to keep drawing though. That's really what it comes down to. The more of these that you draw, the more that you understand. Indeed, indeed. You a righty or a lefty? I'm more of a righty, predominantly. I don't want for these to look, they don't need to be too symmetrical, too even. Good see time with the two. Hey, I do appreciate it, man. Glad you like enjoyed the vision, the spectacle, indeed. What I was going through and doing was trying to like shape out his tendrils at the moment. Get it nice and shaped together. Bring it more to. I want it to seem like rounded, you know. That's really what I'm going for. Like that's for this first tendril though. Like just round it out. Just get it nice and shaped. That's for the first leg, all right? Y'all see the vision a little bit? I don't want it to overlap too much, but he's gonna be octopus. You just gotta see the vision, indeed, indeed. It's just kind of like get him to where he looks the right way. I see a done on chicken nugget. You locked in. You seeing the vision. You're seeing the vision that's to be seen. This one's gonna be kind of cutting it close, kind of like my lighthouse that I drew. It's gonna be cutting it close to the edge of the page, man. Cutting it real close. Getting nice situated on here. I'm gonna add some more of his like little tendril markings. Gotta get it to where it's the right way. Indeed, indeed. This is gonna be like the first few. I'm thinking that I'm gonna still sketch out some of the other ones that are further away in distance. Is that a no? Is it a? I don't understand what you're asking me. Is he a no? Can he be holding chicken down a nugget? No. Some kind of little fly or something. Little net. Yeah, nice and shaped. He's coming together. Is he really blue, huh? Finally, yeah, this one is octopus. Clever. Yo, what's up, Oku? Yo, I appreciate it too, Coach J Dukes. Indeed, indeed. More defined out the way that the ink is coming together. And to draw like that with two hands is absolutely crazy. Thank you. Indeed, indeed. I wanted to squeeze this man more towards the bottom without him taking up too much space. I think I'm gonna like draw out some more of his tendrils, but I was still on the fence about maybe adding some more things, more towards the upper right of the page. I gotta see though, man. I gotta see. Indeed, indeed. This one gotta be the right way. This one. What was the first thing you ever drew in this style? To be honest, I don't really even know it off the top of my head. I just know that whenever I first started doing these kinds of pages, I was making them, they were more half and half. It was like one side red, the other side blue. I didn't really like that so much. It felt too symmetrical. I didn't like the even divide, like the even split. So what I started doing was I just started mixing the colors up. I wasn't really feeling the way that they was split up like that. I became really particular about the way that these came together. And the more of these that I did, the more they started looking more like this, where it was a blend of the two. Some days it looks more reddish, other days it's more purplish, blue, somewhere in between, you know. It depends a lot on the day, whatever's going down. The outcome, at least. They come together really well, thank you. But I want them to always look a certain way. I don't really want to move too far away from that more scribbly abstract look, as I want it to be true to the style. I'm gonna make this little part seem a little bit darker that the seagull was standing on. A little bit. Thank you too, Sven. Like sketch this in some more. The way he isn't just standing on nothing. It's very clear. It's very clear indeed, indeed. Have you ever drawn a squid before? I have. I've done a lot of ocean. I've done like a lot of ocean animals. And all this in his brain. Yeah, I was like looking at some references for these. This is what I got so far. Indeed, indeed. But I was just more so debating more towards the upper right if I wanted to add some more things. Because it's I drew like a lighthouse. And I'm like, I didn't know if I wanted to have some kind of something off in the distance, or maybe I could. I don't know. Maybe. This was a little more tricky to navigate. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards leaving this one alone. Here's for this ocean theme page though. Add a whale in the background. But the only thing about me doing that is he would kind of just be floating awkwardly in the sky. I don't really want that. I really want bro just kind of off in the. Or you mean kind of have his tail in the water? Maybe have his tail kind of coming up. Gotta figure out how it would even. You can draw him faded or like a darker, more or less outlined. Well, I'm going for more as if he kind of just came up for error or something. This is what I got so far. Like his tail poking up out of the sea. Here's for this page though. Here's everybody on here. It says raw. I appreciate it too, Enrique. Here's everybody. Before I turn to the next one. Now this next one is where I was considering kind of moving on to. I was debating on maybe drawing in some Pokemon. But I'm thinking I'm gonna switch to my smaller notebook for that one. For that theme at least. For now. It's kind of like debating. Let me get this out of the way before I come back to it. Let me get my sketchbook. Which ones? I'm going to show you more than I'll tell you. But I had some that I hadn't done in a long time. 1 second. I think I got it. So this one's gonna be very straightforward once you see it. Let me close some of these tabs. Wait, stuff don't start overheating, man. This one's gonna, like, once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. You said, hey, yo. Hey, dog, she said, what's your user? Yo, yeah, you about to say you made a huge mistake reference that freaking that Android bot trying to sell some prawn. All right, before we get too distracted though, the task at hand. Let me zoom in a little bit. Zoom in some more here. Bring this one to life. What was the most amount of times you've had at once? When you ask me that, what do you mean? You mean like how many, like what's the most drawings that I've done in one go? The most amount of tabs. You said, yo, you took that the wrong way. I don't know. This computer isn't really built for having like a million tabs open at once. Yeah, you over here, you suggested something. I don't know. What you trying to say? What's the most tabs? Can you draw mouth? I don't think so. Not on here. I have like somebody else in mind that I wanted to do. For now. I might come back to bro eventually. I feel like I've done mouth before. It's been a while though. I want to say I've done mouth. I've done like a lot of different Pokemon in general. There's a couple that I always come back to. Some more common than others. For sure. Indeed. Yeah, well, y'all not gonna be able to guess who this one's gonna be though. Y'all not that locked in. Y'all don't got aimbot. What's your thought of Mimikyu? I don't really mind Mimikyu. And how long are your sessions typically? Well, with these, sometimes I can go for like an hour or two. Some nights I go for like several. It just depends. Bro, in the bids, bro. Charizard. Nah, this is not Charizard, bro. I did him the other day, though. I definitely drew up Charizard the other day. I don't mind Mimikyu. I had this one page that I drew up with a lot of the different Pikachu variants. And I put Mimikyu on there, too. Mimikyu, he got a cool little design. He got a tragic story, but he's cool nonetheless. If I had to say. I've been kind of like dabbling with this idea of maybe drawing in. I want to do like an entire generation of Pokemon. I don't know if maybe in one stream, I don't know how I'll pull that off, but I was thinking like maybe Gen 5 or something. Sandshrew, I've done him too. But that's not who this one's going to be. This one isn't going to be Sandshrew at all. So, I was debating. I'm like, maybe I'll try to do all the Gen 5 Pokemon in one go. I gotta be strategic with how I plan that out though. Is it Charizard? No, he's not quite Charizard. I did Charizard in one of my other streams though, like last night. That doesn't know what this one's gonna be. Blastoise. Nah, y'all getting like so warm that you don't even know. They're getting a little bit warmer, but he's not none of the starters. He's very common though. He's very popular. Mander Mewtwo. You gotta let me know you see. Don't be trying to read ahead either, man. Don't be trying to read ahead. No cheating. No chat GPT either. I don't want to see no chat GPT consulting, none of that. No, don't be phoning with AI. Don't be trying to phone AI for assistance, bro. This is not a collaborative. This is not collaborative. I'm taking off points for everybody. If everybody uses AI. Machamp, no, definitely not. I see the vision though, but no, definitely not my guy. Geodude, nah. This one isn't Geodude. Even though you looking at his little eyes, like his face structure, but this ain't little buddy. Geodude is crazy. That whole evolution is kind of crazy. Really, too, you know, if I do that and if I do like a whole generation in one go, I'll definitely come back to Gen 1 and run it back. Because I have like a lot. I started doing it whenever I first started drawing this way. And there's a lot of Pokemon that I'm going to definitely do again. Just doing more justice, you know, for the love of the game. Geodude is a good guess. Forgot. Yeah, he is. He's kind of forgotten, to be honest. Little rock dude with arms. Little boulder. He's a sentient boulder. Like a tortoise or something. Bro's a literal sentient boulder. Nah, this is not Geodude. I gotta just make myself clear. This is not Geodude is crazy. A violent boulder, yeah. I mean, boulders are already rough, but yeah, he'll put the beats on you. Could you imagine fighting a literal boulder? A boulder with arms. It's Mewtwo, gang. I don't know about that. You might be Blastoise. Fighting a literal boulder. I feel like it gives me heavy vibes from Terraria. I spent a lot of time playing Terraria over the years. And in Terraria, like when you're like exploring underground crevices, you step on the wrong pressure plate, a boulder will just come crashing down and destroy you. Destroy you and your bro. Whoever you playing with. Everybody's cooked. Kabuto. No. This ain't nobody from Naruto. You're talking about the Pokemon dude. Yo, you thinking of the snake dude. This ain't the snake dude. I've done him before too though, but it's been a little minute since I've really done some of the Naruto people, to be honest. I got some time lapses on the way. Nidoking. No. I never tried Terraria. How good is it? Terraria, I love Terraria personally, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. Terraria isn't for everyone. I'm telling you that as like a genuine fan. It's the closest frame of reference that I have to it. It's like Minecraft, but it's nothing. I'm only saying that because it's easy for me to compare it to Minecraft, but it's nothing like Minecraft at all. I'm just trying to give you like a really like a simple frame of reference, you know. It's nothing like Minecraft. People compare it to Minecraft a lot, but people that really play it, they know that it's nothing like Minecraft. But it's not like too many games that already exist. Mew 3, man, nothing. It's a Stardew Valley x Minecraft mashup. I never played Stardew, but I played like a lot of Skyrim and stuff. I think that Stardew is by the same people, right? Bethesda. So it's like a base type of Minecraft in a way, but not at all. I mean, Minecraft is the closest thing to compare it to, but it's nothing like Minecraft. The only people that really think it's like Minecraft are people that haven't played it. It's nothing like Minecraft, though. The progression, the way that it goes. If you're into pixelated survival, crafty, like it's nothing like Minecraft, though. Honestly, you have to kind of just experience it to understand. But I'm gonna just tell you, I guess as a genuine fan of it, it ain't for everybody. But if you do enjoy it, it's definitely a diamond in the rough for sure. it's a diamond in the rough. It's one of a kind. There aren't too many games that are like it. But if that's your kind of game and it's your speed, it's that one game where the swords rotate, right? Now that I don't know. When you say swords rotate, I don't know what you mean by that. You have to just kind of experience it. But it's not like too many games that already are out there. But if you can get into it, it's definitely worthwhile. But it's hard for me to even explain it. You really need to just experience it. But in the same way that I know Minecraft ain't for everybody. Like I love, yeah, it's like side to side. It's 2D. Personally, I really enjoy playing Minecraft as a kid. But even Minecraft, a lot of people they don't like Minecraft because of the progression of it, the way that you gotta. It's very bare bones. It ain't fast. If you somebody that's like a dopamine junkie, and I mean that in like I mean that respectfully. Like we all kind of dopamine fried at this point. But if you need like constant action and constant things going, it might not be like a dopamine fiend. I think it's like how like a lot of games are made now. They're made to just maximize dopamine hits. Everybody's fiending out. You need that like insta hit of dopamine. But I played a lot of Terraria like on the last gen consoles. Not Fortnite. But even, I won't even lie, like in the peak of Fortnite, I liked OG Fortnite, like back in the day, like when it first came out, I loved Fortnite for what it was. But it's a different kind of fan base. If you like a Fortnite COD type of person, modern COD type of person, it might not, even old COD, it might not be for you. Also, it was at a Pokemon Bone Marrow, if I remember correctly. I don't know how you classify this, bro. I'm not really like an expert on the anatomy of the Pokemon I won't name because my dopamine on Fortnite is depleting. Yeah, but I mean, Fortnite is designed to maximize, like Fortnite low key. It's all them colors, dudes dancing, dudes building. Like it's so much going on at all times. It's like it was forged to hook you. Sensei Unk, bro, it's been a while. It has been a while. What's up, man? Marowak. No, I see the vision though, but he's not done. Bro's not done at all. Once you see him, you won't be able to unsee bro. This one is pretty impossible to not. I'm giving y'all the benefit of the doubt. I know some of y'all are trolling. I gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. But Terraria, I love Terraria personally whenever I was playing through it as a kid, but it's not gonna be for everybody. Yo, thank you for the 15 Go Populars too, Jeremy. As with many games though, you kind of have to have like the taste for it. But it ain't for everybody. But if you do enjoy it, it's a diamond in the rough for sure. If it's your kind of game. If. For 100 minutes, that's crazy too, man. Indubitably. Mewtwo, you think this one's Mewtwo? Ain't a bad guess. Young Mew. Maybe. The big 100. The big 100, indeed. There was some more Pokemon that I was considering doing. I have to see though. I might not do Meowth or anything, but there were some other legendaries that I kind of had on my radar. I hadn't fully committed yet, but maybe. What's your thoughts on Rowlet? Rowlet is that he's the owl, right? He's like the little owl archer. I like Rowlet, man. No, wait. Yeah, wait. Rowlet, owl archer. He turns to the owl archer, right? Or does he turn into Chespin? No, Chespin is a different one. Rowlet. He's the owl archer. What's he evolving to? It done been a minute, bro. Bear with me. It's been a little minute since I played. It done been. My goodness. I like Rowlet though. I like his little design. He's a little owl archer. I be drawing a lot of owls anyway. I see the vision. He's a stealth archer. He's literally Skyrim. Rowlet turned into owl archer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. He's a stealth archer, bro. He's literally the physical manifestation of Skyrim, basically. Bro, he's literally a owl stealth archer. And I see I respect the vision for that. Like I see what they were trying to do, and I respect it. You should do an ice type theme in the future. Curious to see the mons you would choose. Well, I did one. I did one with like a lot of the Curums on there. I did like the multiple forms of Curum. I did something like that before. It's been a while. I won't even lie. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been I feel like it was a lifetime ago or something. But I was like I said before. I have done some pages where I kind of want to go back to them and try them again. And some I had kind of had on the back burner was maybe I'll try to draw all the Gen 5 Pokemon in a stream or two. I gotta see though. And that's quite the commitment, to be honest. Ain't it what, like 150 or something? Like 150 different Pokemon. That's quite the journey. That's quite the journey, quite the task. Indeed, indeed. Me, you too. I ain't never seen it spelled that way before, bro. You're unique. You're unique for suitably. Indeed, indeed. Oh, at least had the most popular mons from each type from each gen. You should. Oh, you mean you lied to me? I called Mewtwo when you just had the eyes, brother. Your eyes are deceiving you. This is clearly Cubone, bro. Clearly this is Cubone. Genuinely, somebody just remind me of Roger. Talking about the alien dude from American Dad. Roger is crazy. I only know two Rogers. The one, the duck dude, and then Roger. Whatever game that person is playing, the back must be intense. Yeah, dude's over here. Yeah, it's crazy. It's clearly a Ditto. Maybe. Or a successful Mew clone. They was trying to clone a Mew and made something even stronger than Mew. It's crazy that Mewtwo was cooked up in a lab. They had the ultimate vision for bro. Sound like cooking eggs, man. How you know I'm not running like a diner in the background? Like this is really a Waffle House late night stream right now, bro. Camping in the Waffle House ceiling. I'm in the walls. Camping the waffles. I'm gonna tell you, man. I be feeling like nice work, thank you. Sometimes you gotta hide in the ceiling. Kind of relaxing though. Shootably. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, see, this is really like a multiple things going on at once. Very impressive, thank you. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I see you typing. I just don't know what that says. I see you though, bro. I see like your message. I just a little bit lost. Making popcorn. Not necessarily, but I do see the vision though. I do see the vision. Not quite making popcorn though. Not quite. There's 0 stream delay. You think so? Now for get my dog. I gotta get bro's foot. I left and came back and missed how the last one ended. Yeah, it's gone forever, bro. I threw it in the shredder the moment that you left. Close to 0, at least. What you trying to stream snipe me, bro? What's going on? They're trying to stream snipe the stream. Yeah, luckily. We not matchmaking, not publicly at least. going on? Y'all trying to stream snipe? That was a setup question. I should have like waited like 5 minutes. Like, oh yeah. Stream sniping is crazy. Camera wiggly? Yeah, I gotta keep it to where it's always moving. That way they don't think I'm like an AI or a machine. Do you be selling your art? Yeah. If you're interested in buying, DM me. Absolutely, absolutely. Like this little part of his foot a little bit bigger. A little bit, not too much. A little bit here, a little bit there. You got to be consistent all the way through. I like your art. Thank you, Pim. Appreciate it indubitably, indubitably. Indeed. I feel like the correct thing would do. I'm gonna draw on his tail, obviously. I normally draw Mewtwo and Mew, but I don't know if you said Kakarot. Nah, not quite. I see. Where's his tail? Yeah, I'm gonna do his tail. He ain't done. Bro is not done. Art score is self-taught. I learned how to do this more from my own trial and error. I didn't really go to school to learn this way. I've taken classes before, but this didn't really come from there. Learned this from my own trial and error. As with like many of these pages. Oh, so tough? Appreciate you, man. Indeed. Indubitably. Forshubitably. And back cables. Nah, I'm gonna just he's gonna just be like a base Mewtwo. Like, bro, he's just living life to the fullest. Living life like Larry, man, you know? You already know. Back to formula. Can you do any different styles? Do I just like doing this one? I really enjoy doing this one. I'm kind of particular about it. GG, this is Mew 3. Oh, nah. Not Mew 3. I don't know who Mew 3 is. I figured that Mew 3 probably be like an Alakazam or something at that point, but not quite. I think I'm gonna make his tail a little bit bigger. A little bit. The way he matches, it looks right. Looks the way that it needs to be. I seen somebody say Kakarot too. Bro, you know, I did this page that I really like. It was Goku turning into the Super Saiyan. It's been a little minute. It's been a couple of days. GG's. Yeah, it's over, bro. Then you got sent back to the lobby. It's over. He's done. I did this page where it was Goku turning into the Super Saiyan, bro. That one was pretty great. It's about a week old. It's Mewtwo. Mew squared. Nah, this ain't Mew squared. This is not Mew squared, brother. You got to get a grip. You got to lock in. Patience. Is this your favorite? I don't know if he's my favorite, but I like Mewtwo though, for sure. Like there's so much to choose from, you know. I do. Mewtwo is cold though. Mewtwo is one of a kind. Mewtwo is definitely one of a kind, bro. I don't know if it would be fair to say he's like my genuine all time. Quality drop. Jasonator. Nah, the Vegeta theme page you did was crazy. I like that one. You know, I slept on that one for a little while. I slept on the one with Vegeta. I slept on that one. I really enjoyed making that one too, though. But that one with Goku, that blew me away. Yo, Kakarot. Kakarot, indeed. Bro, he was powering up into the Super Saiyan. It ain't really that often where I make pages dedicated to Goku, but that was like a one-off thing. And I love the way it came out. Draw Goku? No, not right now. Eventually, though, again, I will come back to him. I don't want to spam him, you know. You don't want to like make it less magic, you know. Too much of anything is not good. Less is more sometimes. But yeah, here's from Mewtwo. I'm thinking that I want to put. Do you remember that bird page with the razor bill? I've done a few with razor bills, but it's been a little while. What about it? I've done like a lot of birds, bro. A lot of razor bills, birds. A lot more than you probably can imagine. More. The vision is there. The vision is there. Mewtwo has so much swagger, you can tell that if he wanted to, he could wreck pretty much anyone. Yeah, I think Mewtwo is definitely in that zone. If he wants you gone, he gonna get you gone. And he got like all them psychic abilities too. Me personally, I like mine. 7-6. What about you? You enjoy drawing Pokemon, yeah? But mine are pretty cool. There are a few that I was meaning to do. I might save them for a different day. But I have like a nice little lineup of some ones I want to make personally to add to the collection. Most definitely, most definitely. Mew, you know what? Maybe. You gotta let me know who you see. Using just about 3 fingers. What you mean? What do you mean by that? Charmander? No, not quite. This one is about... This one... Usually when I draw the 2 of them, I draw them together. Like where there's one, you gotta have the other one. Charizard? No. Not quite Charizard at all. I do see the vision, but no. Not at all. It's not my guy. Draw Mew to go with Mewtwo. That's what I was saying. I be feeling like with these, it makes... Like you almost have to do one with the other. Like they're like yin and yang. Where you have one, you have to include the other. It's like fire and ice or something. They go hand in hand. For real though, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't have one without having the other one somewhere present on the page. It's like Goku and Vegeta, bro. Very sick, thank you. You gotta include them both. Bulbasaur. I've given Bulbasaur and Venusaur his own page before, but no, that isn't what this one's gonna be at all. Alakazam. Even with bro, yo, what's up, Jay? Mewtwo is Kid Buu from Dragon Ball Z. I think Mewtwo is he's his own, bro. Like he just, if he wants you gone, he gonna get you gone. No ands, ifs, or he gonna get you gone. So like Ash and his pops. Man, I was drawing Mr. Mom the other day, and they were trying. It was people in the chat trying to tell me that Mr. Mom was Ash's pops. Stuff, genuinely. That's a nice Goku sketch. See, somebody that gets it. Kakarot, indeed. Somebody that's seeing the vision. Indubitably. How long does it take me? Man, it depends a lot on how fast I'm moving. Some days I can be lightning speed, and other days I'll slow way down. It usually just depends on what the heck is going on. Some days I could be like the Flash. The other days, like, brother, what's going on? Hey, it's real hit and miss sometimes. It's real hit and miss. It's real hit and miss, indeed. I like add like little marks to his little face. Yeah, this one is gonna be Mew though. I like shaded too much right here with this little freckle expression. I like sharpest crown in the box, but I know that's not Goku. That's definitely Mew. Maybe. The sharpest box in the crayon is crazy. I said that backwards. The sharpest crown in the box. That's a crazy analogy, Teeny. He said, I know that ain't what I think it is. It's definitely Mew. Maybe. Goku is, you pushing it with Goku. Definitely pushing it, man. He said, I know that ain't who I think it is. You're absolutely right. Absolutely, indeed. Indubitably. I think it's a Jigglypuff. I see the vision. Chat be like, it's SpongeBob. Nah, definitely ain't SpongeBob, bro. I can't even pretend like it's SpongeBob, man. I can't even halfway co-sign it. What about Diglett? He's cool, but no, not on here. I can't co-sign, buddy. He's a cool little mind though. How many days you gonna Pokemon in a row? This is like what, like my second? It hasn't been that many days. There was something more that I was considering doing. I've yet to make my mind up yet though. I gotta see. I know it's not they saying Goku and everything else. Maybe Patrick. There were a few more Pokemon that I wanted to do, along with something else that I was considering doing that's a lot more ambitious. Are the Psychic Pokemon your favorite? I don't know if they're my favorite, but I do enjoy the dragons. The dragons, you said new gen. Not so much the new gen stuff, but a lot of the older gen stuff that I do sometimes. It just depends. It depends. I'm not really like a new gen type. I kind of go backwards from Gen 6. What character are you doing right now? This one is he's a Mew. This one is definitely a Mew. Hear me out, Abra. I've done Abra too, but not on here. I've done Abra a couple of times. It's been a little minute though. It's been a little minute. And what is my favorite generation? I really enjoy Gen 6. No, not 6, 5. Black and white. 2. Like also in addition. No, hear me out. Chicken nugget. No. Is it a Bellsprout? No, I've done one of those before though. It's been a little while. It's been a little minute, man. I haven't drawn Bellsprout in a long time, but I've definitely drawn Bellsprout before. It isn't like something I do that often. Way cool, thank you. He isn't like one of my normal go-tos, but I've drawn a Bellsprout a couple of times. I'm kind of saving his tail for last, almost how I did for the Mewtwo. I'm not using as much blue, but I'm using enough to get the task at hand, you know. Is it a Slowpoke? No, but I see why you would think so, that it is. He's not quite a Slowpoke. I see a vision. Slowpoke is crazy. Slowpoke is definitely pushing it, bro. It's new. Indeed. It's definitely a new. Definitely. Snorlax? No. Not quite. Not quite at all. Electrode? No. I want for his tail. I'm using like more blue than I probably should for his tail. But you know, the funny thing is, this kind of works anyway because I'm pretty sure that the shiny version of Mew is more blue. Clearly not Pokemon fan. Now they're trolling. They know exactly who this is. They playing. They were trolling, man. They'll buy into the propaganda. Yo, thank you for the I appreciate it. You're so cool, bro. Nice talent. Thank you. He's not quite looking tongue too. This is not, bro. You're getting the wrong idea. I'm gonna define out his foot some more. They going hand in hand though. They going hand in hand. The dynamic duo. Indeed. I like the way that they're like side by side though. Mr. Mom? No. I really like the way that this one came together. I think I'm gonna like to find out Mew's face some more. Add some more red. You know, that way he pops off just a little bit. Hers, I'm thinking Ash Greninja here as well. I don't really want to put him on here, man, honestly. He don't really match what I was going for. Here's for Mew and Mewtwo. I think I'm going to leave this one alone. And I think I'm going to call it, y'all. It has been fun. It has been real. I hope y'all enjoyed this one coming together. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. And until next time, indubitably, Maybe Taurus? No, not on here. I'm probably gonna do some more. I'll probably do some more later on today or tonight or in a couple hours. I gotta see. And wait, what is it? This one is Mew and Mewtwo. But I'm gonna see